Hi, I'm Jessica, a co-founder of LogicLoop, and today I'd love to show you how you can use LogicLoop to 10x your data operations. You can connect your data, connect across data sources, write your first query with the help of our AI query helper to write, explain, and fix your SQL, and trigger actions to run on a schedule, whether those could be alerts or automations. So let's get started. The first thing you will do here is connect your data. So just click on this connect your data and you'll be guided to actually add a new data source. LogicLoop can connect to databases, data warehouses, APIs, even Google Sheets, and really wherever your data is in your organization. The best part is that you can combine data across data sources as well. So you can combine some data in your Snowflake warehouse along with data from your Amplitude. And you can do that all within LogicLoop without writing a single line of code. Next, we'll go to the rules page where you will see how you can select and tag different rules. And here, what we'll do is add a new rule. So I'll select my database here, and I'll ask my AI query helper here to actually generate a query for me. Find merchants whose account balances are zero. And I will ask it which table to look at. I can just select multiple tables if I want. And this is very neat, and it very quickly just runs and shows me exactly on my database schema the SQL query I need to just copy. And voila, you see that there is this one company that whose balances are pretty low. Not just that, I can actually explain this query as well. So if I want to document this query, I can actually generate this documentation here as well. So this tells me already that this could be useful for finding merchants that cannot repay. And then the final piece here is I can also ask to fix queries. In this case, I have a different query here that I passed this into, and it actually added some clauses for me as well. So I can reduce my debugging time to almost zero. Not just this, I can add visualizations for each and every one of these queries that I write. They're very, very full-fledged here. And I can also add these into dashboards. So I can add parameters for each of these queries too. I can add notes into my dashboards. And here I'm looking in to an individual user and digging more into details. These dashboards are very, very customizable. You can pull in data from different places all in one single pane. Next, what you can also do is run this query on a schedule. So once I've started writing these queries with the help of my AI, I can actually run this. So I can say, hey, run this every day for me at this particular time. And in this case, I'm taking an action for each row returned. I can add deduplication and re-alert myself to reduce the alert volume as well. And in this case, I'm just sending myself a Slack message to know when someone shows up here. So I'll say this company name needs attention. I can include other data about them as well. If I want to, please email this company to add funds. Whatever it is here, I can actually do it very quickly, and you'll see it ran instantly. You have a complete audit log of everything that was run, including the snapshot of your data at that point. And in terms of where all can you send your data to, you can send it to email, Slack, webhooks, right back to your databases, back to Google Sheets as well, and wherever else your business consumes your data. You can even create tickets. So for instance, here, I am creating a ticket here and including some of these dashboards. I can add comments, add custom fields, and take actions from within tickets as well. So this is a very quick demo of how you can use LogicLoop to combine and query your data, trigger alerts and automations. And the best part of this is that if you don't know what it is that you want to write, you can very much ask our new AI assistant to actually ask what queries you would need to write. So for instance, I would copy this and say, All right, on my test PostgreSDB, come up with SQL queries that I can write to find the most active users. There's a number of these suggested prompts right here, depending on the use cases that you have. You can even give it the specific tables that you want it to use, and the AI will help you actually generate net new queries and find vulnerabilities in your data as well. In this case, it's given me 3 queries. I can ask it to say, okay, now generate an example for me that gets around these 3 different queries. You can ask it for anything you want here, and you really use this as a data intelligent chatbot. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed our demo.